So they've been updated. The key thing to understand is that these are interim updates. These are transitional updates, meaning the new syllabi are designed to be backward compatible with the 2007 edition ITIL. So in other words, if you teach a 2007 edition course, the syllabi doesn't mention new concepts because the exams right now are transitional as well. Let me get to that right now, because this is the key question. There are no more ITIL v3 2007 edition exams. There's one set of exams for intermediates, for foundations, for everything that are available, and those are the 2011 edition hybrid/transitional exam. What does that mean? It sounds super complicated. All it means is this. For a period of time, maybe 6 months, they want to have exams that work with the old courseware, 2007 edition, and also might work with the new courseware. So whether you take an updated 2011 edition course or take an old 2007 edition course, the exams don't include that 5%. Remember I said 5% of stuff, the new concepts, the CI register, for example. That's not covered. None of that content is covered in any of these exams. So the only exams that are available are the 2011 edition hybrid/transitional exams. Those are designed to be backward compatible to the 2007 courses and syllabi. Sometime in first half of 2012, we expect them to make the examination bodies to make the 2011 edition full-up exams and syllabi available, at which time we'll rev our courses, and you'll only be able to take a 2011 edition course to pass a 2011 edition exam. Why is that? Because 5% of the content that's new to 2011 edition, those couple new processes in the CI register, etc., are now included in the sample exams, are now included in the actual exams, and that will make the difference between certain people passing and failing. So I hope that's clear. So basically, can you take our current courseware, the old courseware, and pass these exams? Absolutely. That's what they're designed for. Will we have the new courseware? Yes, we have. We're working on it. We have some of it out, and so we'll talk about that in a second. The ITIL 20, what's actually changed in the sample and actual exams, they've all been updated. Note that they are hybrid transition sample exams. There are syllabus tracking documents that are available. If you don't have access to them, let me know. I can pass them along to you. But they just basically show the old syllabus, the 4.1 or 4.x, which was 2007 edition, is now, how does that compare to 2011 edition? You can see what the deltas are. In the process of revising the courses, you can see it's different, cleaner in some ways. It's just kind of a pain to go through. There are some things that are nuanced that are that are added, but we just ran just to sort of ease your mind. We just ran a 2007 edition course, the current old courseware, with the new exams, and we had 100% pass rate. So I'm confident that our courses, that's what it's designed to do, will get you to pass the exams. The one thing I do want to tell you is we've revved all our courseware to include, even the old stuff, to include the current sample exams, these transitional hybrid sample exams. We want our customers to have the most current representative samples of what they're going to see in the actual exams. So just FYI on that. So as far as our courses, the foundation course is actually available. I don't know if they changed in the store yet to say from pre-order to order, but you can order the foundation edition. During this transition, if you are teaching some courses, and we got a mix of practitioners here, you can get either type of course delivered, or if you're delivering them yourselves, you can order either course. It just really depends on, my advice is if you're at the tail end of an implementation or a training, stick with the old stuff because it's still forward compatible. If you're just getting started, start with the new stuff. Might be the way to go. So all the courses are being updated. They'll all be available by the 8th, and they're all available for pre-order now. And you can always call if you're ordering courses to clarify what you want or you made a mistake ordering. Just call Meg 206-729-1107. She'll make sure you get the right thing and it's aligned, etc. Malca syllabus isn't out yet. As soon as we have the syllabus, we'll be knocking that out. Okay. Qualifications haven't changed except to be, this is the actual, they've revved this picture to take out all the V2, V3 bridge references. That's all been retired. So it's just ITIL right now. And they've actually got rid of the V3. They're no longer just calling it ITIL. Full stop, no V2, V3. It's just ITIL going forward. So just FYI, if you see that, don't be surprised. As far as tool vendors, if you're a tool vendor or if you have tools that everybody does from vendors, how does this affect them? They don't have to re-update. There's no, they have to recertify on the new changed content. But having said that, you know, look at the changes, and you can see, is your tool vendor, you know, going to add something? If the CI register is important to you, is that going to be added? If the strategy management process, or you know, if you've got a vendor that's doing service catalog, are they going to add that or not? What's going to happen there? The practical implications really are 95% clarification. So number one recommendation is use the new materials, use the new books, get the core publications, because you know a lot of undue effort and spinning and battles occur with the old one where things weren't clear, where people had to interpret or make up an objective because it wasn't listed for a process. Okay, let's get that squared away and take care of that. So use those new materials. I haven't seen a new, you know, there's an Intro to the Life Cycle book. That hasn't been revved yet, so I don't see that yet on the horizon. Just FYI, I'm in the middle of putting together the new version of the ITIL study guide. So I have that and another pocket guide that I'm working on to get out by the end of this year. So that'll be out. That should be useful. That's supposed to be out in this quarter sometime, but I've got to get a final manuscript for the study guide and pocket guide. So look for that towards the end of the year. So use the new materials. Do you want to get into any of these new concepts? Well, my thought here is, are these issues for you? BRM, design coordination. I mean, design coordination may be very promising because it wasn't covered at all in the V3 2011 edition, 2007 edition, I'm sorry. So CI register, is that useful to you? If it's an opportunity or problem area for you, you may want to delve into it. So use the new materials because they're rationalized, and then pursue any of these new concepts if they're a problem or an opportunity area for you.